So I plan on making a video explaining this whole thing the way I see it. And I'll just give you like a very. You're going to hear me bash this. Like, you're going to hear me call this place hell because it is, or it was. You're going to hear me you're going to hear me say this was a shit show, which it is. But then you're going to hear me 2 seconds later turn around and say this is wonderful, it's beautiful, and it's fucking perfect. Now, am I right or wrong in either of those? Is this hell? Yes. I'm not wrong in that. Is it a shit show? This is not a shit show, but this out here is a shit show. At the current point in time, it's improving, but it's a shit show. It was a shit show. And then you're going to, again, you're going to hear me turn around and say this is wonderful, it's beautiful, and it's perfect, because it is. The way it was designed, the way it was set up, the way that it is. Literally, I'll just get into it for a brief moment here. Like, literally, you're born. I don't want to say born because you weren't born here. You started dreaming up you were here. That's the best way to put it. So you was dreaming up a life. You're dreaming up a life. Now, while you're dreaming up your life, there is a movie going on in the background called The Content of the World. So that movie's progressively going on while you're dreaming up life. Now, while you're dreaming up life and this movie's going on, you start playing games within the dream. Now, what do you mean by games within the dream? I'll explain. So you start playing the game of going to school and getting good grades. You start playing the game of going to work after that. You start playing the game of society and social interactions and pretending to be something you're not to fit in. You start playing a character. You get hurt a couple times, and then you start playing the game of building up a character. Then you go into some career game. You're playing the rat race, is what you're playing. You're playing the shit show. That's the game at play here. So you're playing games within a dream while a movie's going on in the background. Do you see how fucking spectacular? I mean, realistically, this is beautiful. Even though it sucks. It wasn't meant to be that pleasant. Even though it does suck pretty badly. Like, horribly badly at times. It's beautiful. So, we're at the point now, again, where this movie is getting better and better and better. And the movie will end. The dream will end. There will be no more game. Well, that's not true. There'll be games, and there'll be you just gotta trust me. I'm not saying the dream's gonna be completely finished. I'm not saying the world's gonna be over. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying this shit show will no longer be here in this current format, which is what we want. We don't want to take part in this anymore. It took you so damn long to realize that. I mean, you had Stockholm syndrome for real for a minute. The craziest thing I ever saw, claiming this was heaven. I mean, I didn't even know what to say or do. What could I say or do? What could I say or do? Heaven. Oh, this ain't heaven, brother. This ain't even close to heaven. This is hell wrapped in a illusory package of insanity. Is what this is. But again, it's getting better, so calm down, relax, and enjoy the show. I love you. It is a game of form and the play of life. I'm you talking to you, so is everyone else here. I will put that video out. Again, this is just a pre-example, because when you watch that video, you're going to hear me bash this place, and then you're going to hear me praise this place. And then you're probably going to be wondering, well, what the hell is this guy even talking about? And again, I just have a deep appreciation for this. I respect this pretty deeply because I understand it. So, love you guys.